tempted not to ask too many questions.
It was hard. It was hard.
But we got time for you, Emile. So
Yep.
I'm gonna turn the mic to you and ask you what were your lessons in 23.
Yeah. So 2023 kind of, for me, less of a lesson, but more of a confirmation on just the nature of real estate. So next year, I'll make 10 years that I was in a business, and I've been through it enough now to just know that the things that happen to us in this business is just nature. Like, nothing surprises me anymore. Like, it's going to take more time for anything to happen. The other side of the table is not going to come up to your expectations, and it's going to cost more money. So now when these things happen, it just is what it is. It's nature. So if the wind blows and it rains outside, with real estate, deals fall apart, things take longer to happen. So with that being said, now I go into the deal with a lens of just being prepared for whatever the worst case scenario is. So that way, whenever it happens, I'm not even surprised. So that's the biggest takeaway for me, including human behavior, what Anisha talked about, like with sellers, with buyers, with vendors. I'm not even surprised. Like, when people do anything outside of what I expected, it's fine. Like, I'm used to it. It's fine. Mm-hmm. So just getting a grasp on, like, just understanding it, and I think that makes you lethal in a business, to where you're not blindsided as much, because you walking into the situation knowing exactly what they expect. So with that being said, like, this year was the year of liquidity, like I talked about at the end of last year. So I picked up a W-2 sales job, and man, that helped me sleep so much better at night. So we added on leasing, just like what Sterling said with the network. Like, we got so many leads with leasing, and that definitely, like, kept my nose above water and helped me to breathe, in addition to the W-2. And then I got licensed in December, so now we got retail sales. So we got sales coming through on top of that. So right now it's just all about liquidity, building up reserves, and when we do get back in the acquisitions mode, like, man, I'm gonna be so crucial on underwriting, it's not even funny. Mm-hmm. So moving forward with 2024, that's really it. Like, just putting together a bulletproof underwriting system, which the experience gave me that. So it's not spreadsheets at all anymore. Like, I know exactly what this worst case scenario will feel like and what's gonna lead us down that path. So that's it for me. Like, I kept it simple. So that's it.
And you said, like, I think you've said this to me out off the microphone, but like, multiple streams of income. That's really what you're saying, right?
Hell yeah.
This liquidity, what you're saying is you have multiple streams of income.
Yeah. So my philosophy at this point, like, so when I was doing a lot of things in the business at one time, people would say, you need to focus, you need the niche, whatever. I'm not listening to that no more. So some of that I do agree with. So I would say diversify in your niche. Put it to you like that. So, like, that's in your property management, construction, that's in your wheelhouse. Like, I'm not gonna do property management, construction, and have bounce houses and sell cars, stuff like that. So for me, if it's in the vertical of real estate, I could get it done from a cell phone to laptop, and I could leverage my network, I'm doing it. So leasing, wholesale, realtor, whatever I have the resources to do, and I could actually deliver a service, I'm doing it. I'm not taking anything off of the table that's in my capacity, right? So absolutely. So when you talk about multiple streams of income, including rental portfolios and assets that can be sold, all of that is included to prepare for doomsday, because with nature of real estate, it will happen, and we have no control over it. Yep. Like, property taxes quadrupling, no control over it. Hurricane, we dodged the bullet this year. We don't know what 2024 is going to hold, no control over it. So I think cash is the best hedge, and multiple streams of feeding that cash into your business. Go for it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Awesome, man. And I think that's really interesting, and it might sort of sum up tonight, right? There's like been lots of people speaking different perspectives, and I think it's really interesting, right? Because the multiple streams of income, you say, people will say to focus, right? Both of those things are true, right? Like both of those pieces of advice are right. Like, focusing is a good thing, right? But diversifying is a good thing too, right? So there is no right or wrong, right? You've heard lots of different people that do different things tonight. They're all successful in their own right. Like, and it's not about what's right or wrong. It's about, listening to the different perspectives and then figuring out for yourself what your perspective is going to be, right? So You know, we hope tonight was good and it's bit of a different format. You know, I'm hoping that like it gives you guys some perspective on how different people are thinking. I'm hoping it gets you thinking about what you want to do, and yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I remember. Sterling's guys. If you haven't watched Sterling's video, go to our YouTube channel. It's awesome, right? But I remember, dude. People listen to Sterling like, holy shit, like that dude. I've like no one's moved as fast as him, right? It's fast, right? But then that's right and it's good, and it helped you because you were able to sell things, but you also had to slow down, right? Like so, nothing's right or wrong. Everyone's at different spaces. Listen to it, figure it out, but get your own learning lessons from this year. Get your own plan for next year. Get your own focus. Figure it out. The one thing I heard consistently from all the speakers, right? There was a lot of people talking about, I heard kicked in the teeth and the tampons in nose and all sorts of stuff, right? But tell you what I didn't hear. Not one person said they were stopping real estate. Not one person said they weren't buying deals. No one's stopping, right? Like there's lessons, you take them. That makes you smarter. You keep moving. You do better, right? So we'll wrap it up there. We're not going to do Q&As in this one. We're sort of we're trying to like fit like 7 people in, right? 8 people in. So we're not going to do Q&A, but I think the majority of the speakers are going to be at drinks at Gattuso. So we normally do these on the second Thursday of the month. This is on the first Thursday just because it's December, right? But we normally do it the second Thursday of the month. We go to Gattuso's afterwards. We have drinks and food. It's free. Just pick up your own tab.
Thursday, second Thursday. You said Tuesday.
Did I say Tuesday?
I thought so.
Definitely Thursday.
Okay.
It's definitely Thursday. So second Thursday. Thanks.
Yeah.
Go over there afterwards. Have a drink. Anything you want to add, Emile? Anything you want to?
I just want to say.
Say what? Next Tuesday night, Courtney has the North Shore RIA. It's a really good RIA, which is on a Tuesday, the second Tuesday, first of the month. You got a potluck this month. We're paying cash flow. Awesome. Mike, do you want to talk about St. Bernard? I think we got a minute. Sterling, you had a red bank last night, but do you want to talk about that? Want to stick? Cool. Thanks again to our speakers.
I want to add to that. So first of all, I want to say thank you to the group. So from January all the way until now, like I know I've gotten 50x return just as far as collaboration and just I don't know nowhere else where you could have got the information that you got today with people being vulnerable, people being honest. You're not going to get it from YouTube because on YouTube, everybody's making money and nobody's taking losses. So, and this is a room where, yeah, for real. So, and this is a room where you could come and really hear like what this business is really like on a consistent basis. So I just want to say thank you for everybody coming in, sharing that story, not biting your tongue. Because I think that's what make people go much further in this business when they hear these real stories like that. I know it is for me from listening to people's losses and their wins at the same time. So thank y'all. So if any round of applause, I would say for this group, like Investor Fest was a success twice this year. So thank y'all for coming out for that. And we just want 10x it next year. So if we had 150 this year, like how can we get to 1,500? That's our challenge for everybody. Same thing here. If we got 40 here, how can we get 400 in the room every month on a consistent basis. So that's my challenge to the group.
Awesome.
All right.
So thanks all the speakers and thanks all of y'all for coming and tuning in.
Yeah.